Hi, my name is Chad Carnes with EmpowerAX, and I'm the creator of the Empower process. Thank you for joining us as we do a deep dive and an overview into one of our Power BI models and reports. Whether you're brand new or you're an advanced user, it doesn't matter. Whenever we're training, we always ask 3 questions. Question 1, where does this report or model tie back to in D365? What is the inquiry or report that represents the base data? Question number 2, what does the report do functionally? What are the key features of the actual Power BI report? What are the key attributes? What are the key measures? Finally, most importantly, what does this report do that D365 doesn't do? How does it extend the functionality? Because it should always do something that it doesn't do out of the box. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for trusting the Empower process. And if you have any questions or concerns, please email us at help@empowerax.com. Thanks. So welcome to projects, and as we review the Power BI and reports here, we're going to be looking at where does this data tie out, and it's probably one of the most complex data sets, and there's a few different places we have to go look, and I'm just going to take you there one at a time, and you can see them across the bottom. But the first one is projects, all projects. That's one of the key attributes. Okay. The second, probably most important place is then be the posted project transactions, which you see right here. Okay. This really represents your subledger. Super important that we know how to get there. Okay. The next piece that we're going to look at is something called forecasts. And what I'm doing here is I'm filtering by each one of these projects. So out of the box, you have to go to each one of these to really see the full effect. But with Power BI, you can see them all together. So now we're going to look at the forecast that was on here, or the budget. Okay. So the next piece we're going to look at is we're going to look at on-account transactions, pending on-account transactions. That is the invoices that are sitting out there that have not yet been posted. Okay, so there's another source. It can be kind of confusing, guys, but trust me, if you open up the Power BI model, you're going to see all of these things. It's going to make a lot of sense. So then we're going to go ahead and look at the project contract. Okay, and on the project contract, you're actually going to have what's called billing rules. Okay, these are the contract amounts. You'll see 900,000. These also could be tied to on account, or could be tied to the next one, which is if they've been invoiced. So the next thing we're going to look at is project invoices. Okay. Again, all of these are key tie out points. These grids are going to be the source that we tie out each different measure that we're going to show here in a second when we get to the Power BI reports. Take it one step at a time. It's pretty simple once you get the hang of it and once you see it. But if I go to all projects here, you'll see that I can get to the Power App. Okay, so let's take a look at the report now. We looked at the sources, which can be kind of overwhelming. But now let's look at the Power BI report. Hopefully some of this will come together for you. So I'm in the workspace, and we're going to click projects. Okay. So the nice part is you got those buttons across the bottom, all right? But I'm going to go ahead and open this up, make this a little bigger, but we're going to filter down to just our one project. This is the parent, okay? And what's nice that you don't have out of the box is you don't generally be able to see the parent and then be able to see the child level. So I've got that broken out. So the first column there shows us the contract amount, which is the billing rules amount. The second one shows us the budget forecast. Then we see the cost. Okay, and then we see what's been invoiced, and then what the revenue is. Okay, seeing all of this together is so huge, and it's basically probably the biggest extension for any model in D365. Just having all of this information together is so valuable. So I can go cross company here, and I can see across different legal entities for the same customer. I can specify certain dates to take a look that way. But just being able to see like my contract, budget, consumption, what I've invoiced, and what I've recognized as revenue all together in one place is just so huge, because there's no one report that does that in D365. You can run things like cost control and cost statement, but those aren't going to get it to you. Like really, we brought all these grids together, and in here we have a detail of all the labor that posted. Okay, so we can build different tabs to show different detail pieces here. Again, stuff you can't do out of the box, stuff you can't see together, and it's such a helpful piece at any stage of your implementation or post go live to use as a benchmark. Thank you for joining the Empower process. This is Project Accounting, and hopefully this will extend your out of the box functionality.